Alright guys, so quite a few of you asked me to go ahead and videotape this, and I'm going to post this on Canvas so you can access it. If you'd like another sheet to follow along as practice, that's just fine. So this is a worksheet that you guys have already done in class and we went over, but just for some extra practice we can do it again. So draw a circuit that has a battery, so that's going to be the first thing we're going to draw. An open switch, that's going to be the second thing we're going to draw. And one light bulb, that's the third thing, connected in a series. So what that series means that we're going to draw a series circuit, okay? So first let's draw a battery. Remember, the battery has a plus and a minus. Some of you guys are drawing this up and down rather than sideways. That negative and positive is really important that you draw it in the correct location because it's going to tell you the direction that we're actually going in. So we got our battery done. Check that off. Now we have to draw an open switch, okay? So there we got our open switch. Check. And one light bulb connected in a series. So what we got to do is draw a light bulb. And then connect it. That's all that first one is. Now for the second one, we're going to draw a circuit that has a battery. That's the first thing. A closed switch. That's the second thing. And a resistor connected in a series. So again, this is just going to be one big loop. So first let's draw a battery. That negative and positive. Do you see how we're going in order? That negative tells us that it's going to go this direction because batteries always flow from negative to positive. So we got the battery drawn. We have to draw a closed switch. So all it is an open switch that is locked up with a line between it, okay? And then we have to draw a resistor, okay? And then close that up. That's a series circuit. Just like a series, you have to read those books in order. In a series circuit, we also have to draw those things in order, okay? Number 3 says draw a circuit that has a cell, a closed switch on the main path, okay? A light bulb on the first branch, and a resistor on the second branch connected in a parallel, okay? So this one's going to be a little bit more complicated. First thing that we do is draw a cell. A cell is the exact same thing as a battery, just a different way to store this electrical energy, okay? So the first thing we're going to draw is a closed switch on the main path. What I mean by main path is when we're looking at these, this would be the main path, okay? So we got our closed switch, we got our cell, we need to draw a light bulb on the first branch. So a light bulb here, okay? On the first branch, you see how it looks like a branch? The second branch will have a resistor. So here we just draw a resistor, and then we connect those up. Now the only thing that we're missing is, do you see how this is like the main path? We have to draw connecting dots right here because when we have a parallel circuit, we actually are branching off and then connecting these two wires. And those dots are indicative that we connected those wires and they're crossed, okay? Let's go ahead and flip it to the back. For number 4, I want you to draw a battery, an open switch, and 2 light bulbs connected in a series. Again, we're going to get back to the easy stuff. So a series. First we draw a battery. Remember that negative and positive, okay? An open switch first, and 2 light bulbs. So you could draw one here and then another one here, that's fine. I like to spread mine out, so I'm going to draw another one here, and then close that up. That's it. If you drew 2 light bulbs here, that would have been fine. If you drew a light bulb here and a light bulb here, that would have been fine, okay? Just make sure that that negative is telling you, okay, we're going to go this direction, so the first thing we're going to draw is an open switch. And that open switch then controls both of these light bulbs. For number 5, we're going to draw a circuit that has a cell and an open switch on the main path, okay? So that's part 1. A light bulb on the first branch, so that's the second part, and a light bulb with an ammeter after it on the second branch. This means we're going to be doing a parallel circuit. So first we need to draw just a cell. All that is a battery without the plus and minus. So the first thing that we're going to draw, we got our cell, an open switch. So an open switch right here on the main path. A light bulb on the first branch. So just draw a light bulb here. And then on the second branch, we're going to draw a light bulb and an ammeter, okay? That measures the amount of amps or control the amounts of amps that are going through. And then we're just going to connect those. Now think about it. What are we missing now? We've got our main path. Do you see how this looks like a first branch and second branch? And these lines are parallel to one another, okay? So this switch is probably in a bad location because it controls both light bulbs and the ammeter at the same time. If we wanted to just control this light bulb, we would have drawn a switch here and a switch here. Okay? We need to draw those dots here. That tells us that these wires are crossed but also attached. Okay? And last but not least, draw a circuit that has a battery, so that's number 1, a closed switch, that's number 2, and a resistor, that's number 3, connected in a series. Easy. Okay? First thing, we're going to draw a battery. Remember, the negative is the direction we're going to go in. So we're going to go here. We're going to close that switch off. And then we're going to draw a resistor. And then close it. Guys, if you're struggling with remembering what each of these symbols means, you really need to make flashcards out of that note page. Okay? I set it up so you could literally fold that note page in half. So you can either rewrite those out, or I'm sure you can find a Quizlet online as well. Okay? Good luck, and let me know if you need anything else.